define what small business means, when you define what it means to put yourself out there, to take a chance, to try and start a small business, to try and forge a pathway for yourself on your own, you are putting at risk not only yourself but your family. And family is so important to me, and so I want to start off there, give you a little bit of insight into me, and then delve into our topic today. Born and raised here in Montgomery County, and went off to school at the University of Illinois, and following an unfortunate family tragedy, ended up moving back here to be with my family. And it's interesting how the pathway that you might have always envisioned for yourself is not always the one. And I know many of you in this room never thought to yourself that you'd be out here owning your own business and fighting to try and make it happen. But you oftentimes say that you're better for it. And I certainly consider myself better for it in terms of the experience that I've now been able to have, both in the state legislature, serving for 4 years from 2006 to 2010, and now here in the county council. And I think that, one of the things that I'm most proud of, beyond the fact that I have a myriad of voters who trusted me to represent them, including many of you that are here in this room that live in my district, is that it also means a lot that my colleagues decided to have me and entrust me as their vice president of the county council. The leadership of the council is extremely important when it comes to defining where it is that we're going to be going in terms of the vision and overall mission of the 1 million people that reside in Montgomery County. And so when we look at Nancy Navarro, who was a small business owner herself, whose husband still owns a business here in Montgomery County, when you look at myself, who actually started a small business when I was going to night school at University of Maryland, I understand, I get it. I know what it is that you're trying to do. You've realized that there's a need in your community and you've tried to fill it. People oftentimes look at business and they say, oh, it's just a business, and just put a face on it that it's that, but it's so much more than that. You want to deliver on a core entity that's needed in our community. And I think that people need to start and understand and recognize and also talk about that, because it's so much more than just the economics of a small business, but what it means to our community. So I want to talk a little bit about the landscape, because the landscape right now in Montgomery County is one that's tumultuous. As you look throughout the county, you see many storefronts that are vacant. As I look at many of the strip malls, I see a store here and then a vacant one and then another one. I see stores that are putting up closing signs. We just heard about Magruder's, historical institution here in the county that I've known since I've been here, but it's been here long before me, that are closing their doors, and that means something, and that's something that we have to take extremely seriously as a council, as a community. Because I think that while we understand that there are new models that are coming about, I respect and understand that Walmarts and Targets and Best Buys and Kohl's and all of these larger store models also deliver something to our constituency. I think that small business is something that needs to be protected and needs to be a part of our community as well. And so while we know the large marketing dollars and the large resources that go behind supporting these large businesses, what you read about in the paper all the time is about how the Montgomery County Council and the county executive are supporting Choice International headquarters, moving to Rockville. And that's great, because it does mean that we do have economic stability and we have visibility here in the county. But you don't hear about the support that's being given for the local small business that's struggling to make it through these next couple months. And if they can do that, they're going to still continue to thrive and employ and deliver for the community. And so that's what needs to change. That's where we need to change the conversation. That's where we need to change our focus and our emphasis. And there need to be more people that are out there talking about how important not just business is to Montgomery County, but how important small business is to Montgomery County.